In a nutshell, what I have here is a sound level meter, and this sound level meter is a precisely calibrated instrument with all sorts of filters and fun stuff like that, but the point is it's a sound level meter with known response. And I've taken a wire out of here into the computer, which is sitting down there, and the computer will display the frequency spectrum of the noise coming out of the tuning fork and the tuners, electronic tuners, and will display on the screen in hopefully big enough letters to see what the frequency is. So why don't I start with the tuning fork in question. I'll give it a good bash. And there on the screen I can see that it's floating around between 441 and 440.9. So, the tuning fork, I say, and according to my instruments, is 1 Hertz too sharp. What I've got here is an electronic tuner. And this electronic tuner I've used for some years, and it's had all sorts of drops and bumps and liquids spilled through it. I'll just fire it up and I'll let it make its A note. And you can see on the screen that it's reading 440.13. So it too is a little bit sharp, but only just a touch. I'm going to get rid of this one and replace it with an identical tuner, but this one's brand new, never been used. And we'll see how it goes. 439.95. So it's closer again, but still not 440 exactly. Now I'm going to pull up one more electronic tuner, and this one is basically new. It's been out on a trip once, but it's a different brand altogether. And I'll fire it up, and that reads 439.3. So it's a little bit flat. So essentially the moral of the story is that it's very hard to get exactly 440. There's always some variation. There's always some variation between electronics because they will change. Things like weather, temperature will affect it, but the greater change is going to be in the components that were chosen to make the device itself. So what I have here now is a German tuning fork, and we'll see how it goes. That came up at 439.8.
Which means it's good.
It's close. It's very close. Let's try some of these Chinese ones.
Yeah. But you would expect total perfection from German manufacturers, wouldn't you?
Well, it's as close as they can get it, I suppose. 440.4. For all intents and purposes, it's going to be impossible to get any tuning device exactly at 440.
I see.
So the more important thing is to use the one tuning device so that everybody tunes off the same reference point.